Good morning, folks. Today is Monday, September 18th, 2023, and here's what's coming up this week in TAPPS. First up in Fine Arts, we've got a webinar tomorrow at 2 p.m. for all you dance program directors out there for this year's state championship. If you haven't registered yet, we have a link in the show notes for you. If you didn't get your email about the webinar last week, please make sure that you are listed as the dance director for your school in Rank 1. Be sure to register even if you can't attend. We will send you a link to the recording Tuesday afternoon. That recording will be posted on our YouTube page. That's youtube.com/tappsbiz. If you need the webinar recording or any other webinar recording from this year, just look for the webinars and meetings playlist. Speaking of webinars, we had one last Friday for the TAPPS Golf app. Golf coaches, if you missed that one, you can catch the recording again on our YouTube page.
You are part of a movement across the United States, and you can see the uptake of what's been happening with the live scoring. So you are a part of 70.43% of all of high school golf is using the I Wanna Maker platform.
We also have a link for you in the show notes. We heard about upcoming features in version 3, as well as an overview of the current version. We will be using it for the upcoming Match Play Golf Showcase in just a few weeks.
I'll have to say, from a TAPPS perspective, we've tried and do different apps in different sports for different things. This has been one of the most successful ones we've ever had. It's worked flawlessly. Doyle and his team do a great job. It is an app that works very well for hosting and participating in a tournament, and it also is something that if you're hosting tournaments and using it, Doyle and his staff do a great job of assisting you in getting everything set up. The most important part of it also is that it's live scoring for the tournaments that you're using the app for, and so parents and fans, either at the event or somewhere else, can follow the scoring and the results of the tournament as it unfolds. We will be using the app for our Match Play Golf that we have coming up next month in October.
That was our Associate Director and Director of Compliance, Robert Huckabee, speaking about the upcoming Match Play tournament. Pools and schedules for the tournament have been posted to the TAPPS website. You can see those on the golf page, but we also have a direct link for you in the show notes. Be sure to follow @TAPPSGolf on Twitter for more as we get closer to that showcase. Also coming up, the 2023 Team Tennis Showcase. We've got pools and schedules for you posted as well. Just check the tennis page on the TAPPS website. We'll have a link for you in the show notes also. One last thing before we go this week. We want to say thank you to everybody for getting your fall enrollment numbers reported. And thank you for getting your intent to participate forms in as soon as possible. We are working on the 24-26 alignment over the next 2 weeks, so don't look for that information prior to October 1st. Of course, you will hear all about it on this podcast once the alignment is published. That's it for this week in TAPPS. We are always looking for things to cover in our podcasts. If you have any ideas or suggestions for future episodes, please send us an email at talk@tapps.biz. This Week in TAPPS is a production of the Texas Association of Private Parochial Schools. It is produced and hosted by me, John Skies, the Director of Media for TAPPS. Brian Bunselmeyer is our Executive Director. Robert Huckabee is our Associate Director and Director of Compliance. Steve Prudhomme is our Associate Director. Steve Fuhulan is our Athletic Director. Rhonda Smith is our Director of Fine Arts. Liz Cornett is our General Manager of Corporate Partnerships. Kelly Bay, Delaney Bunselmeyer, Will Dixon, and Vicki Morgan help keep everything running smoothly in the TAPPS office, from transfer paperwork to event logistics to live broadcasts. Thank you for listening. See you next week.